What's up, guys? Just want to give you guys a quick little tip out here on why it's important to be a specialist as an online trainer and not a generalist, because so many coaches, they come online because they're used to training in the gyms and they're used to training everybody, under the sun who would come up to them, whether the people wanted to lose weight, whether they wanted to gain muscle, whether it's a guy, whether it's a girl, whether it's someone that wanted to improve their sports specific abilities. Maybe it's somebody older that has a bunch of pains and they just want to be able to move better. So really, when you're brick and mortar or in a gym, you're having to be like, this kind of like, one size fits all type trainer, right? And that's one thing that you have to do, especially, if you work at a gym like 24 Hour Fitness or Crunch or, In Shape or Gold's Gym or any of those type of health clubs, right? So the biggest challenge that a lot of the fitness coaches and trainers have when they come online is they take that same mentality into the online world. And give me a like if you're with me on that. If you guys worked at one of those type of gyms, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you get thrown all different types of people, right? So this is what you got to do, is you have to think of yourself as a specialist and think about who is the ideal client that you want to just freaking kick ass and work with, and then nobody else, right? And here's why, because I give this explanation a lot. And it's when somebody has, like, for example, a headache, and you go see a general doctor, right? And they give you a high strength ibuprofen, whatever it is, it gets rid of the headache, and it's just something kind of basic, right? So what about if you have a brain tumor and you have to get this brain tumor removed, otherwise it's gonna kill you? Then what's gonna happen is you have to see a specialist, right? So you're gonna go see a brain surgeon. You're not gonna go to a general doctor, because if you tell your general doctor, like, hey, I need you to cut open my head and take out this brain tumor, I'll die, they would be like, oh shit, well, I don't know how to do that. So this is why a brain surgeon only works with a small population, but they make over $800,000. And this is why a general doctor works with all different types of people in a general level, and they only make about $120,000. Does that make sense? Yes. So that's why you have to be a specialist when you're going online and really help a particular person overcome a particular result. So first thing you need to do is you need to find out who your avatar is. And your avatar is your ideal client, right? Your niche. Thanks, Misty. What's up, Misty? And really boil down and be like, hey, is this, a woman that, has, 2 kids, and maybe she gained 40 pounds and now, she doesn't like the sight of herself, when she goes in front of a mirror, and now she's not intimate with her husband. She doesn't feel comfortable having, the lights on and those type of things. It's just like, it's killing her inside, right? So she needs to have this change. So she's going to want to have somebody specifically designed that works with that type of person, not a general type of trainer. So I hope that helps. So think about, who your avatar is. What exactly do they need fixed? Because in your social media, in your marketing, if you can really narrow down their pain points and really what they're after, then that is how you're going to capture their attention. Okay. If you try to be general and just kind of, do a little bit of everything, like a little bit of weight loss, a little bit of muscle tone, like all these different things, you're not really going to speak to anybody very specifically. So you have to narrow down the type of person that you want to work with. It's hard to do because you think that you're actually leaving out a lot of people that you would like to normally work with. But actually what's happening is you're speaking to a bunch of nobody. So boil it down, tighten it up, get your avatar down. Think about, what do they need fixed? Where do you find them, right? That's another key point. So where do you find your avatar? Where do they hang out? What do they like to do? What are their hobbies? Go into those type of Facebook groups. Give a tremendous amount of value, and they're naturally going to come up to you and start talking to you because they're going to see you as the authority, right? So think about what keeps them up at night. What are those burning factors? And then you provide the solution to be able to help them overcome that. Okay. So anybody who likes and comments on your post, then, from there you can dive in. Just be like, hey, I saw that you commented on my post about, XYZ, whether it's getting better sleep or whatever it is, so, what specifically resonated with you. And then from there, you start your conversation. So I'll give you that as a tip. If you have more questions, feel free to let me know. Shoot me a text, give me a thumbs up. If this was valuable to you, type #avatar. So I will give you some more trainings. You guys take care.